Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Alto Nights. And this movie is directed by Barry Levinson, the same director as Good Morning Vietnam and Rain Man. And this movie stars Robert De Niro. And I'll say this much, I liked him in this movie just fine. I didn't think he ruined the movie at all. And he plays two characters in this movie. I actually don't know why, to be perfectly honest. In terms of like why they did that artistically or whatnot. But I thought he was good in the movie, and whenever those two characters that De Niro was playing were in the same shot, and I thought that looked good. It didn't look distracting at all. In terms of my own personal enjoyment, I kind of started enjoying the movie about an hour in. Not because I was invested in anything, but I was just a bit more entertained in terms of what was going on or presented, in terms of where the plot was kind of going. I was like, okay, it's at least moving a bit faster for me, and I actually feel like a story is being unraveled here. But all in all, it didn't really work for me, and the editing was kind of obnoxious at a couple points, most notably towards the beginning. And I'm not going to say why, because I don't want to spoil anything, but long story short, that's where I realized, okay, I'm not watching the best movie ever. And I didn't really feel as though this movie did anything to stand out from other mafia movies. And ultimately, when I think about it, it's just a worse version of The Irishman by Martin Scorsese. Like, if you want a good version of this movie, The Irishman is just this movie, but done well. And I found this movie to be at least 50% dull. Like, I was not into much of anything for at least half of it. And even when I was, like, kind of entertained, I wasn't, like, invested in anything. It's not like what I was watching was, like, compelling or just something that drew my attention in because what I was watching was an actual good movie. It's just like, oh, things are kind of happening and things are kind of stupid and ridiculous, but that's what's keeping me going. I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't care if any of them were going to die. I didn't care where the story wound up going. I didn't care about anything, really. It was just a very hollow experience. I just found that to be rather unfortunate. I also feel as though most of these characters were just underdeveloped, and you get a lot of ideas as to like what happened to these characters just through narration, but unfortunately that's just not enough to make a compelling narrative for me. Like, I just needed more, and there were points in this movie where I was confused as to what the tone of this movie was supposed to be. Like, was it supposed to be funny? Was it supposed to be scary? Was it supposed to be, like, unsettling? I don't know. The tone just felt all over the place and just not well balanced at all. And there were a couple moments where I'm not even kidding, where the violence in this movie was kind of comical, and I wasn't really feeling as though that was a good thing in this movie. And I do want to mention that this movie does kind of gloss over a lot of information just off screen. Like, you have these two characters, and they're married, and then about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes go by, and all of a sudden they're divorced or like going through a divorce or something. Like, I don't know. But ultimately, I just felt as though there was information that was missing, and I just was left wondering where that information was gone. Maybe I just missed it because I blinked. I don't know. This movie is 2 hours long, and it does kind of feel it at points. But in the second half, that's where things kind of got a little dumb and stupid. And because of that, I was more entertained. But without it, I would not enjoy much about this movie at all. And I do feel as though there was like little research in terms of getting things accurate. And I just couldn't believe certain things that they were presenting us. It just felt very inauthentic at points. And that's about all I have to say about the Alto Nights. It was kind of dull, kind of stupid, didn't really care about the characters. De Niro's good in it, but unfortunately there just isn't really much that stood out as, like, exceptional, really. I got a mafia movie that was below average, and I just don't want to watch this movie again. So skip this movie if you ever come across it. It's currently on Max, and I would recommend that you stay away from it, even if you do come across it. So if you want a good version of this movie, like I said, watch The Irishman, because that movie is a lot better, and it's still on Netflix. So watch The Irishman, just not Alto Nights. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Alto Nights a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below your thought of the Alto Nights and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Death Race 2000. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.